Okay, guys, so basically this chapter here, we're going to learn about transformers, guys. Before we begin, do you all know what a transformer is? What's a transformer? Not Optimus Prime or Bumblebee, yeah? What's a transformer for? What does it do? Converts what? What's a transformer? You all know? What's it for?
I know it is.
You don't know lah, shut up lah. A transformer is basically something that converts high voltage into low voltage. Okay. A very common example that you see most of the time is this black color brick that you see on this ground here. Okay. Why must we have a transformer? Do you know that all these 3-pin plugs that you see on the wall, right? They actually provide 240 volts. Do you think this laptop here uses 240 volts? Do you think your iPad, your iPhone, your whatnot devices uses 240 volts? If you think that, you are clearly wrong, my friend. Okay, so in order to convert the 240 volts to the designated voltages here, we need a transformer. Okay, so in most household appliances, a transformer will convert a high voltage to a low voltage. But there are scenarios where a transformer converts a high voltage into an even higher voltage. For example, factory machinery.
How do you put out more than what you put?
No, you cannot put out more than what you convert. You use more voltage. You convert more voltage at the expense of your current. So it's the same like here, right? If let's say here this 3-pin plug is providing 1 volt of ampere, right? When we reduce the voltage here, right, it actually increases the current here. So there's no like free energy, which is a very good question. You can't make things up out of thin air, right? It'll be at the expense of something decreasing or something increasing. If you're high voltage, low current, low voltage, high current, you'll always be somewhere in between one. Okay. So having said that, good question though, Michael. Oh yeah!
I started out of school.
Oh yeah! Just what? How about
Small. We snuck out of school, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
You know, we're gonna get in big trouble.
No worries lah.
The 15 minutes can we go down get the food?
No.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, pay attention. See, I even brought this.
Is it
So you know what?
something?
You know what I told Dr. Wong?
What?
See, I go doctors already.
Wait, 2 of your friends?
We are the doctor.
Why go 3 people to the doctor? You guys are pregnant, ah?
We actually had we actually had the orgy last night, bro. Sorry.
Oh, both of your butt hurt.
你叫痛啊
What are you talking about, bro?
You like the
I'm not involved in this.
Oh.
So you are the wrong person.
Okay, anyways, like I was saying, right? So a transformer basically converts high voltage to low voltage in most household appliances, or it could be the other way around. Okay. So if you look at this statement here, right, in Malaysia, most household electrical sockets will supply 240 volts. Right. Like I mentioned, this stage is supplying 240 volts. But most of our electrical appliances need much lower voltage than 240 volts. For example, this laptop here probably only needs 12 volts. That's where a transformer comes in. Okay. A transformer has 2 main components, guys. Listen up. A transformer has a soft iron core, which is used to transfer the magnetic field, right, and the coils itself. A typical simplified diagram of a transformer looks something like this here. Okay, this gray color thing here is basically the soft iron core. It must be made of iron and not steel. Why?
Because iron is soft metal.
Yes, because it's soft metal, it allows magnetic field to transfer in and out and dissipate faster, right? And then obviously, it will be consisting of coils. The coils will be separated into 2 parts, either the primary coil here or the secondary coil here. Okay, now listen carefully on how it works. Okay, listen. Okay, so how a transformer works, first and foremost, an AC power supply must be connected to the primary coil. If it's AC power supply, means the current will flow like this in the first cycle, and then the second cycle will flow like this lah. Pay attention, right? Yes. Right. So first cycle like this down, and cycle like this up. Once again, when there is current flowing in a coil, what will it produce again?
Induce the electric current.
No,
Magnetic field.
magnetic field, right?
Right.
So when the cycle of current flows down like this, maybe the first cycle of magnetic field generated, it will be like this. Okay. Then after that AC then the second cycle of current will flow like this. Right, which will generate a magnetic field like this. So what's going to happen is because I constantly alternate the current, right, it will be like down, then spiral up, spiral down, then spiral up, right? So what's going to happen is the magnetic field that is generated will constantly change also. So the magnetic field will be like, the first cycle will go like this, second cycle will go like this, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. You get the idea? But the magnetic field will constantly cut through this secondary coil here. Right, like I said, first cycle cut, then cut, then cut, then cut, then cut.
So this one is used to create the current, and then this one, and then create a current. Therefore, it creates it used to create a magnetic field. Then the magnetic field gets sent over there and gets cut. Is it?
Yes. So the magnetic field will cut through the secondary coil here constantly, which will once again go through electromagnetic induction. Right, electromagnetic induction means to say then right now there will be current flowing here, lor. Right, the first cycle of current will flow like this. The second cycle of current will flow like this. Okay, before we continue on, anyone don't know how to repeat this or not? This is important. You need to explain this in your exam.
Very confusing again. You might.
Electromagnetic induction.
Electromagnetic induction is produced when magnetic field cuts through a coil, then current will be produced.
So it's just basically the generator thing in the show.
Yeah. Basically this thing here, you see, the coil will constantly cut through the magnetic field and generate electricity. Right, there's obviously no battery in here, but you can see the LEDs light up. It's because the magnetic field from here is being cut by this coil here as I constantly spin it. And you'll notice, in fact, right, the LED, right, will go from dim to maximum brightness to dim in a very fast frequency. Right, you'll see it constantly blink, right? It's because it's alternating current, right? So it will go from maximum to minimum to maximum to minimum to maximum to maximum and minimum, so on. Okay, so this is electromagnetic.
Okay, so this is the coil in the alternating current. So this is the thing that's being spun, right?
Hold with two hands, please. It's quite flimsy.
Okay, so this is the thing that's being spun, right? So
Nothing is spinning. Nothing is spinning here.
I mean, this the whole thing is being this thing is that thing over there, right?
No, it's not. It's a different thing.
Very confusing.
I repeat again. Everyone pay attention. Everyone look at the screen. Pay attention. This is important. There's more than one concept here. Right. So the understanding is that right now there's alternating current here. Yes. Alternating current means you see the current flow like this down and then up like this, right? Right. And when there's current flowing in the coil, it will generate
Electromagnetic induction.
magnetic field first.
Right. Sorry, someone's calling me.
Hey, taking some time, pay attention to this one. They really don't understand already. Okay, so when there's current flowing here, hey, shut up, listen. When there's current flowing here, then what's gonna happen?
Hey, sorry. The guy is very insistent.
I will shut up. Okay.
I'm telling you to shut up.
Okay, listen. So from here, there's current flowing, then there will be magnetic field generated, right? The magnetic field will flow through this soft iron core. This is magnetic field. This one here is magnetic field. Okay, and because this magnetic field constantly cuts through this secondary coil, what will be induced?
Electromagnetic induction.
Electromagnetic induction will be induced. Because the magnetic field right now is cutting this secondary coil, then what's going to happen is what will be produced here? Current.
Electromagnetic.
Right. Okay. So everyone understand the concept? Start again. What's connected here again? AC power supply. Alternating current flow here, right? When there's alternating current flowing here, what will be generated? There will be magnetic field. And then this magnetic field will do what to this thing?
Will cut through.
It will cut through the secondary coil.
And electromagnetic induction.
Yeah, so when magnetic field cuts through the secondary coil, what's going to happen is, hey, Spider-Man.
Electromagnetic induction.
Yeah, electromagnetic induction.
Current generator.
Current generator. Very good. Easy, straightforward. Understand? Watch the recording.
Who the?
The field cuts the coil in this scenario.
You want to go?
the field cuts the coil in this scenario. This magnetic field
Get better.
will cut through this coil in this scenario.
So when you think
But it's different from this scenario. This one is an AC
Good.
generator. This is the coil cutting through the magnetic field.
first of all, they like find cut or you can go pass through.
Yeah, so imagine the magnetic field that's produced, it will like generate and then flow through and cut one time. Then generate and flow through and cut the second time. Flow through and cut and cut. Yeah, it's kind of passing through it lah. But in the reality, it's like this one is like cutting the magnetic field long.
Also, basically, the AC current, like, at first it generates a magnetic field. Magnetic field gets cut by the coil, right, which makes electromagnetic
Electromagnetic induction.
Induction happens, right? Then current is generated.
Yeah.
Then it happens. Then since it's alternating, it will happen like 1, 2.
Yeah,
1,
very
okay,
good, very good. Yes, understand? Watch the recording.
Why me?
Shut up, pay attention. Understand now, oi. Shut up, three of you guys, pay attention. Understand now, oi. Serious, this is important. In your exam, if a transformer comes out, there will be one part, there will be 3 marks long. And that 3 marks long will most likely be explain how a transformer works. You need to say everything that's from here. First and foremost, the AC power supply is connected to the terminal. This alternating current will produce a changing magnetic flux. Magnetic flux means to say magnetic field constantly changes. Okay, the magnetic field will constantly change in the primary coil, which will induce an alternating magnetic field in the soft iron core, right? Which will cut through the secondary coil. Then after that, this is the important part, guys. When you say cut through the secondary coil already, right? The first thing that must be generated is electromotive force, which is in other words voltage. Electromotive force is the one that produces the current. So what I want to highlight here is that the voltage must be produced first, then the current will flow in the secondary coil.
Also, EMI and electromagnetic induction is just basically just saying voltage only. Is that?
No, electromagnetic induction is the application of magnetic field cutting through the coil. But electromotive force is the reason why current will flow here. Electromotive force is the voltage that pushes the current in the secondary coil.
And this voltage is generated by this thing.
Yeah, from the cutting of the magnetic
So
field.
EMI generates voltage which pushes the current out.
Yes. No,
Thank God.
no, but you need to know what's going on here.
So just need to explain on you.
Yeah, just need to explain only. Just need to explain it. Yes, Michael.
When you say alternating magnetic field, what do you mean? Like up magnetic, then up magnetic, then magnetic.
No, alternating magnetic field means you say the first cycle maybe it's like this. Maybe like here is north and then here is south. Then after that, the second cycle will be like this. Then right now, here is south and here is north.
So basically the poles just
Yes, correct.
So right, so let's say if it goes here to here, right? So it's north south, then down here is from there to here, so it's north south.
Yeah.
Also, it's like the direction that it goes. Like let's say north is, let's say if it's from here to here, then it's
They won't ask you north and south in transformer. Then you do, however, need to know that because the current is alternating, you'll have to produce an alternating magnetic field that goes something like this also. Okay, now is the real application question. Guys, just now I said AC must be connected here, right? What happens if you connect DC here?
the one direction only. It means it won't.
One direction only.
And so it won't like.
So that means
if it
It's
goes
the
down,
same thing, but only go one direction.
But will there be current flowing here?
no, because there's no voltage generated.
Very good. Okay, listen, everyone. If let's say, right, this was a DC power supply, right? What's going to happen is the current will only flow in one direction. As soon as I click on the switch, click, clack, what's going to happen is the current will flow through one time, right? The current will flow through one time, meaning to say the magnetic field produced will only cut through this coil one time only, right? And then after that, it will be permanently there, because the current is constantly flowing.
It's not like it'll turn on and off, so it will just stay on and then it'll
Yeah, good, very good. So because I only turn it on, then what's going to happen is cut through this coil one time. If let's say I have an LED here, the light bulb will shine one time, then gone already. But if you want it to continuously shine, right, what you need to do is turn it on and off. If let's say it's DC, right, I keep turning it on and off. What's going to happen is cut, then off, then cut, then on, then on, then on, then off, on. It will constantly flow in one direction.
But I think there's like one concept I don't get it, because with the DC is power supply. Why can't you just leave it on and it will stay on and do this?
Yeah, it will stay on. If let's say it's DC, it stay on, the magnetic field will be permanently here. Then there will be no cutting of magnetic field. It's like this one here. The magnetic field is permanent. There's no current generated. You see, because the magnetic field is still here, but there's no cutting of the magnetic
But it's
field.
not passing through, so nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, you get
Well,
it?
it goes like the magnetic field at the pass rate twice that only.
No, a magnetic field has to constantly cut it, only it will generate
So it
current.
cut once and generate like very last power one actually.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. In fact, right, you see this coil here, right? In reality, I tried to make this DIY, you know. I'm dumb lah, now thinking back. I tried to make one coil. Do you know how many 100 coils are there here? If you have one coil and it keeps swiping through the magnetic field, don't say a normal light bulb or even an LED won't turn on. An LED requires very, very, very little current only. So that's why you see, right, this thing here is coiled hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times, because the concept is that the more coils that cut through the magnetic field, the more current is generated. Oh no, I bought this obviously.
I can try crank, let me try cranking.
Yeah, be careful though, it's a bit flimsy.
Right.
Yeah.
How much?
$50.
Ah,
$50 for this.
$50 for that.
Oh, I know why it's so flimsy.
Think about it, $50 for the convenience.
It's because of China, right?
So then you turn
Everything.
active clockwise, then the green color will.
Yeah.
When you do it
So okay, if you look at this thing here, right? Yeah,
Oh, speed of fall.
yeah.
So it's too slow.
Okay, don't go too fast, it'll smash. So listen up. See, if I spin one side, right, the red color will turn on. But if I spin the other side, the green color will turn on. By right lah. This thing, right, is not supposed to have two colors. It's supposed to only have one color. Means to say, right, I can safely assume inside here, there's a diode. When I spin one side, the current only flows in one direction of the LED. So it will light up one of it only. Right. And then when I spin the other side, there's another diode which only allows the current to flow through the other LED. You get what I mean?
Yeah, we're kind of confused now.
Because need to have one that is preventing one to flow to the green side.
Actually, no. Actually, if I want to be more specific, I don't even need a diode in here, because LED, right, stands for light emitting diode.
Oh yeah.
Light emitting diode means to say when I spin, only one current will flow through.
Also, it's already a diode.
Yeah, it's already a diode already. Only current will flow in one direction.
Wait, so but if there's a diode, right, wouldn't the diode prevent like the thing? Where's the diode placed? Like,
Okay, good. So let's say right now I have a diode here. Okay, right. Then I have a light bulb here lah. Right. What's going to happen is, because the alternating current the magnetic field when it cuts through, it will allow it to flow this one time. But when the magnetic field cuts through like this, right, the current will flow here and then it will just stop here already. And it cannot flow through already. You get what I mean?
Right. Cannot flow through already, then the mist cannot turn on already.
Yeah. So what's going to happen is the current, I have to wait for the third cycle, the first cycle, the third cycle, the fifth cycle, the seventh cycle, the ninth cycle, and so on. Because I can only allow the current to flow in one direction if there was a diode in here. You get what I mean?
Oh, so if like let's say if it's designed like this, right, it can serve two functions, but it will be less powerful.
Serve two functions.
I say like I can light out two light bulbs, but it's not that powerful. That means I can use it to light this one or this one, but it won't be as powerful as if I just use it for one light bulb. You get what I'm trying to say?
No, with a diode, the current that flows through the light bulb, right, will only be this flat, then this, and flat, then this for the red color one. Then the green color one will be like flat, then this, then flat, then this, then flat, and so on.
Then if I were to switch it to one light bulb, wouldn't I get up down? That means I get more power, right?
Yeah, by right, yeah. But you have to have a light bulb that allows two current flow.
Oh, I see.
Then your light bulb will flickering like the disco clocks are. Then after that,
It's
what's that
called
called again? The one that
disco ball.
no, when you
Rave,
shine light, when you shine light on some people, they'll go into spasm one. What's it called?
Hey, no,
No, there's a sickness.
epilepsy.
Epilepsy. Some people they cannot see like strobing lights, you know, they go
Also,
like
light has like two currents, right? That means it's like on off.
Yeah.
It's two currents, on off.
Yeah.
There's no diode one out.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, if no diode, would it be like always on then?
No, it'll be if let's say there's no diode, right, the current flow like this man, right? So what's gonna happen is no brightness, maximum brightness, no brightness, maximum brightness, no brightness, maximum brightness, no brightness, maximum brightness, and so on. So it will like constantly like flicking on, off, like that. And then some people will go through epilepsy. Yes, okay, but that's not in your exam. How's that hard?
Wow. Haven't eaten so long, man.
Okay.
I could eat
since 7
I could eat
Okay,
more.
ask and you shall receive.
Oh.
Just stocked up on my snacks.
Wait, no, you go. Let's go.
Okay, I'm
Let's go.
hungry.
Go.
You go. Someone follow me.
No, go.
Just go.
Run.
What the hell? What? Here, eat this. Oh, wow. Do this. Oh.
Speed of thought is too slow.
Yeah.
How you know it's your mother?
You thought they make it on.
This not medical. Don't make it up.
I thought it is Chinese. China.
Yeah. Which center are you at right now?
No, that's the wrong center.
Yeah, I live.
Excuse.
Baking store? You're at
No,
Don't eat. We can't eat here. We
We are
can't
not open on Saturday for the center. I'm actually at the other center in
Wait,
Mont.
we're not allowed to eat here, bro. Huh? We're not allowed to eat here. Oh, you forgot already. So we just look at the food up. Hey, at least we know it's not the restaurant. Hey, so we're not allowed to eat here, bro. Just we eat it after class. Hey, put it on the floor. Eh? Can. Put it here. You sure no one will pick it up? Huh? No, because if we took it, if we, at least we have piece of heart that is with us right now. Yeah, piece of heart. So we can focus more on just give us food already. Yeah, what's happening right now? Can you update me on the situation? Someone called sir. Alright.
They went to the wrong
Tuition center.
tuition center. They went to the what? Very far away from here.
Wow, those fellas now like rushing the stuff.
Hey, they got say anything?
No.
That's good.
I already Let's go. Where are you? Yeah, shield interact bro.
My sister say, she wants to do I pay her 2% of the price.
Hey, if I just give it to her free, like like 1.6 ringgit, bro.
90% is about.
Exactly, bro. What are you gonna do with like 1.6 ringgit, bro? Nah, just give us 100% now.
I must not pay for higher price. Yeah,
No, I'm not running errands for you guys after again. You go do yourself next time. Just ask me to go whatever. You're the one that's closest to the door and asking me to go. I'm the guy that's furthest from the door.
Hey, answer go first lah. There's quick game in the what ah?
Bro, you are shut up. I ask you to go. Still go, you want to force me to go, but I do everything for you, I pay for you guys, and then still want me to go. Or you do something. I haven't seen so yeah.
Same here.
Fair. Like the drums can eat my rep. I don't care. The virus
One.
I was playing the show. I was still so we return.
Okay.
So who called you?
Some China guy.
Oh, China guy.
Okay. Understand now, everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you look at your notes here, I think everything is already given to you guys, right? This, please make sure you read through this and you understand what's going on. Then after that, this bottom here is just like a super simplified version of how a transformer works, which will usually not be the case. You'll most likely have to write these things here.
So like the thin side, right, is the one that produces the magnetic field, and then the thick side is the one that cuts the magnetic field to produce voltage which cuts which pushes the current out. Is it?
Yeah, hold on.
That in the China guy, bro.
Hello.
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 Hello. Hi. Hi. Are you looking for anyone?
You know of this individual.
Anyone could just walk in here, bro.
But I swear, but we need a
Huh?
Double check. So you have to
what's happening now? This is not favorite. Don't take any character for Travelers.
I told you not to put your full level. That's why.
What with the oh?
No, it wasn't
Don't put the
it. It
arrow.
was me.
He tripped on the arrow.
I predicted the future, bro.
Okay, guys, understand how it
That would have
transformer?
been
Can I proceed or not? Can I
Yeah.
proceed or not?
Okay. I
Yeah.
think we have to study outside the home.
Okay, so there are mainly two types of transformers, guys, which are basically your step-up transformers and your step-down transformers. I want you to look at the pattern here as the name suggests. If it's a step-up transformer, the voltage will be stepped up, right? It's logical, right? If it's a step-down transformer, obviously the voltage will be stepped down, which is most of our household appliances. In fact, if you were to read all your electrical appliances, they'll specifically say how much voltage it will be stepped down from. In this one here, it will be 240 volts to 15 to 20 volts is written on the label one.
Oh, you know it's
So-
step down or step up?
For sure, it's step down one. This laptop not going to use 240 volts.
Okay, so where does the voltage
Common
go?
sense up.
I mean, if you look at the machinery, you can more or less guess this 240 volts power already, or this one, right? If you, let's say, like factory machinery, like a size of like a car one, then obviously 240 is not enough, then that one will require a step-up transformer. Okay, sorry, what was your question?
So like let's say when you step up, step down, right? The voltage, why the voltage decreases because why?
Because of very good, because of the number of turns. Okay, so look here. So let's look at what's again a step-up transformer. Okay, if I have a step-up transformer, right, I want you to pay attention to the number of turns here, which once again works on the concept of cutting of the magnetic field, right? Like my machine here, if let's say instead of 100 turns today, I only have 10 turns.
That's what Michael,
You only
go wash your face.
You only have 10 turns. What's going to happen with the LED here?
Well, I barely light up.
It will barely light up. Why? Because the concept is I'm cutting the magnetic field with the coils, right? So it will be the same application here as well. Today, if let's say I have 5 volts initially, 5 turns initially, and then I pump 100 volts into here. What's going to happen is the magnetic field is going to be produced here, right? And the magnetic field is going to cut through more number of turns here. If it cuts through more number of turns, then what's going to happen is the voltage will be increased, because what's happening is the magnetic field is cutting through more number of turns, right? Alternatively, it's true as well. If let's say I have 1,000 volts and I want it to become smaller, then I must have it cut through less number of turns, because I want to generate less voltage. The whole concept is that the magnetic field is the one that cuts through the secondary coil, which generates the voltage, guys. That's what I'm talking about.
Then how does like so this one the reason it has less is just because of how many turns it is.
Yeah. Yes. Correct.
Step up is like so basically like, I don't need enough power, so I put a lot of coils so I can like quadruple as my power.
Yes. Correct. Not power or voltage.
Same. Yeah,
It's not.
Yeah,
In fact, it's not. In fact, if you look here, the voltage is actually the same. Which Michael asked earlier. How can you suddenly make more voltage out of thin air? It's not out of thin air. Ultimately, energy, power principle of conservation of energy is still there. When I step up the voltage, my current will reduce. Or if I step down the voltage, my current will increase on. It will always be up and down. Something will be up and something will be down.
So this is current force because it's longer, so there's more resistance on the wire, there's more force
Longer.
understanding of.
Or in terms of the current, you could say so. You could say so, but that's not really the case. It's because of the power. The power is the same, unless stated otherwise in your exam. Okay, if the transformer, the power is the same, meaning to say, if the voltage increases, the current must decrease. If the voltage decreases, your current must increase. In fact, guys, right now I'm teaching you to look at the pattern here. The voltage and the number of turns is the same ratio. If here to here is a multiple of how much?
4.
Then here to here
Multiple
will
of 4.
also be a multiple of 4.
Then from here to there also
But
multiple
here
of
to here, is it a multiple of 4?
4. Divide 4.
It's a divide of 4. Can you see this now? The pattern are important. Here to here, divide 4, 5. Here to here, divide 5. Then here to here, times 5.
So voltage and turns is times on.
Yes, correct. Why is it this is divide and this is times and this is times and this is divide? Because of the power equals to VI formula. If this is constant, an increase in voltage will decrease the current, which once again is applicable to your formula.
Just getting smaller, so obviously.
No, that's definitely not a better explanation. It's because of your power. Okay, power, important. Okay, so if you look here, very straightforward. I don't want to explain this. It's quite straightforward. Go read it yourself. But the key thing is because the power is the same. Right. And because of that, we actually have a ratio formula here which speaks for itself. Vs over Vp means to say voltage secondary over voltage primary is equal to Ns over Np, which is number of turns in the secondary coil over number of turns in the primary coil. But because this is ratio, it's not fixed, guys. Listen up, this is not fixed. It's a ratio, meaning to say, I could write the formula as Np over Ns equals to Vp over Vs, also acceptable. Or if you want to try to be funny, like Np Vs equals to Vp Ns Vp, also acceptable, but no one writes this. It's like, you must be some degree of psychopathic to write this. These two acceptable because we are just playing with the ratio. Okay? Cross multiply can, but a bit psychopathic. It's the same thing, but a bit psychopathic, I must say.
What is it psychopathic?
How to remember which one and which one? Why can't you just like Vs, Vp, Ns, Np?
I think the cross multiple is
I think he coiled these wires before.
Because you have to cross multiply
I don't know,
in
man.
the end what to solve it.
I haven't seen much students done this before, but
I coiled
You've seen
these
some,
wires
I
before.
haven't.
I coiled these wires before.
So I played these games before.
I coiled these wires before. So like F1 sound creation, right?
So what do you mean? Because it's on secondary coil over, it's on the primary coil. I can see something.
number of turns in the secondary coil, bro.
Turn on second. It sounds so bad,
So
right?
the P equals to VI, that one.
P equals to VI is the power formula for both understanding, but then it's basically VI1, VI2.
Oh.
Voltage, because power equals to VI, right? Voltage 1, voltage 2 equals to voltage 1, voltage 2.
Also, this is just like a ratio. This is like not. This is to find the ratio, basically.
Yeah. Like I said, you see P equals to VI, V1I1 is equals to V2I2, right? Which will ultimately be the same power. V1I1 is equals to V2I2, which is ultimately going to be equal to your power.
Right.
You can see, Great. Okay, nice. Understand?
Wait. I'm trying to comprehend it still.
Where do you get this?
Oh, I actually got it. I help him find one. So basically, we just search out a Squid Game cosplay, right? Then I called as many places as I can, right? And then I go negotiate for discount, no? And then
How many do you buy?
2. There's one more lying around somewhere.
Why don't you buy like 100 and sell it to your friends?
No, I'm not doing that. It's expensive. It's 38 ringgit per mask.
Wow.
We're only doing this because we know it's gonna attract more business, which it actually did. It worked out.
The highest one.
Funny thing enough, I help his club more than my own club. Like at my own club, I just stand there do nothing. His club, like, I was helping him run errands and like move tables, organize
Club
games.
was good game club.
And at my club, my entire club, I just like do nothing. Like I'm not joking. Because they're overemployed. And you know, entire club was shift one. I'm not joking. It's like 9 to 5 hours, 30-minute shift, 30-minute shift there. I'm being dead as a.
Okay, everyone understand this part? Good. Yes.
Good.
Attempt the questions on the right.
V1, turn one.
Hey, where did my water bottle go?
You're required to draw
Where
the.
did my water bottle go?
When my I'm watching you, Duncan.
Watching your food up is small.
I'm telling you, you owe me money. I don't play. So round 10 round. Is this
the model Malay more? Oh wow.
was 10
They go to Tiger. When you don't move, they go to Tiger Sport.
Wait.
You go like that.
So this is 5 right? 25.
You go like that.
Sorry.
You don't need go like that.
I'm not drinking it yet. I mean, I want to count first.
You can see it.
Why else would we be here?
Yeah, of course.
Well, so are you negotiating with someone?
You see it's weird.
Hey, do you guys get 7,500 votes?
No, I got 750.
So it's down to 7,500.
Now I messaged the group and only 3 of you guys responded that you'll be late. And
So we are the real ones.
But the
Real ones.
So we are the real ones, huh?
So we are
you did do.
the real ones.
Everyone's the GDG masters.
These are the A-star students. Oh yeah, great guy.
Hey, so
There's something like that already.
So we run away from school to come here, you know.
Yes, A-star easy.
Wait,
Rest
so
of them
the-
are dead.
Wait, so-
So you need
So
time
basically
for
fine,
contributing to
divide
DTV.
by the find the ratio first, right? Then we use the ratio to times. Since it's like this, right? So the ratio, there should be more votation than more turns,
Yeah,
right? So we get
correct.
7,500
Votes.
Let's go.
Votes.
Step up transformer.
Can I borrow this?
Well, start vaping us. Yeah, get a hit. There. Life been so stressful, you need to get hits, bro. Yeah.
Power.
The bro is doing it the Squid Game also.
I played this game before.
I take a photo for my mom. I've done these questions before.
Please think of that photo.
Like, I've done these questions before. I've done these. I feel so bad for Michael, but he had to put up with us.
Okay.
Really well, thanks.
I know.
Don't you worry, baby, don't you leave me like I need you now. You cannot leave me so crazy. All you gotta do is meet me that girl.
Actually, you know, your senior. Which you're ISM, Islamic International School. Which word you mean? Is it ISM? Were you in ISM?
No, but she was like C before.
But easier is not don't play enough for a while. equals BI, bro.
Wait,
so.
based on
Wrong
my
guy,
expert experience. Yeah, ask initial receipt.
Eh, food's over there.
What's the usual use?
Eh, imagine you guys start charging for the site because of
I should start selling it for a ringgit, right? One
because
ringgit.
you guys will make good money from like some place right school events they make good money because everyone like coming out empty stomach one now.
Exactly.
Hey, you think need to find I wait, was the guy from Leo talk bro?
He's the guy that surrounded me just now, bro. Shut up, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, so you get NS equals 300. For the transformer question, we need to calculate the watts of no need, right? You need to
For the
calculate.
question one.
Yeah, this is collect. Need to
Oh, yeah.
count these two to draw the diagram.
No.
So you got nothing to give for it.
Then you should have
It's
the-
10 already, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, then I think I
You
got
got marking
it. I
scheme.
already done it already.
Right answer.
I got the answer correct already. Easier.
What?
Easy. That's
What do
stupid.
you want?
Let's do that.
After this week,
Huh?
Let's do that.
we're going to discuss some
Yeah, done
questions
already.
from transformer. Then after we're going to do radiation physics. Then after we're done already, because we covered space physics already
Number
right
of
before you
times
guys then.
They don't that 700.
What's not in the house? That's really odd. The last exam had space physics, but this trial's no space physics. Let's see. I was talking to some of the ex-Wesley students the other day. Like way before you guys, some of the ex-Wesley students that right now doing internship already, and I met one of them the other day. And I said, but I don't know what's going on with Wesley. The grades seem to be dropping. Which I said, yes, I feel so. What's going on? Last time Wesley students are like top notch.
Top notch. I think that's bottom notch.
Now it's like
Just fell off.
Fell off, bro. Fell off harder than Doctor Disrespect, bro. In a way.
but not you guys though. You guys are the good ones.
Primary four is.
But some I can't say the same for some of your friends though.
They're contributing with GTD or
They
GTD.
we won't have any names. We won't name anyone.
Hey, for the first A, you get 300 turns. For A.
Wait, I'm cooking. Give me a second.
Bro, why does your writing look like Egyptian hieroglyphics, bro?
What it is?
Wow, you need to wear the mask to read to be able to read it out. Current of the second coil. Current I actually equals to the second coil is
I got
You're supposed to select two coils to make the transformer. You need to select two coils, either PQRS or T, either two of them to make a transformer.
Then how I know which one is
Very good question. You need to
voltage
find
in secondary coil and voltage in primary
Oh,
coil?
very good also, you need to think about it.
wait, so
Well, current on secondary coil, right? I just have to take the voltage from secondary coil and just P equals PI since we already have the power already.
You're looking for voltage or power.
In I, we're looking at I.
Oh.
I is about 4,800 equals a shaft. I, right?
wait, Duncan, why your question be so complicated one?
Only
You're supposed to get 6.67 amperes.
For which one?
I got
Secondary coil.
EG before.
So 6.7 can. 6.7 can. Your answer different from hers.
I don't know.
Which one is right and which one is wrong?
So the second one is 6.67.
Maybe I
Either 6.67 or 20 based on my memory, but that's fine.
How the fuck did I get 16, bro?
I've played these games.
Hey, wait, A, the voltage is 300, right? Hey, no, that's 300 turns wrong. Fucking, wait, I'm tweaking away.
Why can't you just do 4,008 divided by 720?
Skill issue.
Which one?
Second question two, you do 这样子 okay, bro? That's actually a skill.
Let's do 4,000.
So the answer is 6.67, is it?
Wait, I'm finding out right now.
Then
Yeah.
C is 28.
Yeah.
20 amperes.
Yes, very good.
Oh, that's a secondary coil.
Yeah,
Running.
current is
Read, Duncan, read, you damn fool.
don't play
So
down.
I've not done these questions before.
No one has.
Hey, what's the answer for C, John?
20 amperes. Confirm or not?
Wait, what am I doing, bro?
Carbon.
So number 3 all the do all.
Oh, you don't play
They
Maho
already
Maho.
select you're supposed to figure out which two coils you need to place on the primary
Don't
and the
play
secondary.
Maho.
Wait, so I'm looking at. I do not understand the question.
A transformer is constructed.
Yeah, Just imagine this way right now, you have a soft iron core, and you're supposed to select one part of the coil here and another part of the coil. What do you put here and what do you put here?
So to make a transfer.
Yes, you're supposed to select which coil to put on where. Oh, the fourth one is you won't answer. You don't know the answer.
So for
I
three,
will.
is it S and P?
Huh?
Is it S and P for three?
S&P.
Wait, hold on. I'm thinking. I think I understand it now. It's the ratio of 30, right? So, okay, hold on.
Yes, correct, very good.
Does me. Oh, don't play with Maho. Ho. Wait, Q.
Is it Q?
T and R also can.
Okay, now okay.
Don't play with Maho. Ho. Popular IGCH. Why must?
Oh, you guys are at question number 4. Hold on, you don't know the answer. I haven't teach you guys yet.
We don't play with Maho. Ho.
So number 4 is just to transmit electricity over long distance.
What?
So we are the prodigies, bro. Hey, it's a transfer voltage over long distance, right?
I'm proud of you, Jovan.
Transfer voltage
Excellent.
over long distance.
No.
No, but that's not the full answer.
Wait, transfer voltage over.
Okay, everyone, pay attention to question number 4, which I assume most of you guys are at right now.
Please no.
Look at this question here. Okay, it's drawing time.
Wait, drawing up here. We
deserve some food after that.
Hey, we deserve a grand meal after
Yeah,
that.
we deserve a
Why we, or he was the only one that answered, or why we?
This table, this whole table.
Now suddenly become a team effort already.
Hey, this table, my
It's just
mummy
like
fetch
Squid
all
Games,
the, hey, my mummy fetch all of us here, so I'm just saying, we all deserve credit.
Okay, listen up. Okay, so let's imagine, listen up to this scenario here. So you know who our electrical provider is, right, in Malaysia?
DNB,
TNB, very good. What does TNB stand for?
Taman Malaysia. TNB.
Tenaga Nasional Berhad, my friend.
The Naga Negara.
Okay, so let's imagine this way, guys. Let's imagine this way. Let's say today, Tenaga Nasional Berhad produces 5,000 volts. Okay, electrical power generator, 5,000 volts, not much long. Logically speaking, if I have 5,000 volts, can I just connect one wire here? And then like have a step down transformer here to step it to 240 volts before it enters our home?
I think that by the time go there.
Would this be logical?
Yes.
I mean, it seems logical, but it's definitely not. Why not? Very good. Because what's going to happen is this voltage is actually too low. And the voltage is too low, the current is actually relatively higher.
Too low for what?
Too low to be transmitted over long distances.
Is it because like eventually the distance will become lost?
Yes, very good. It will be lost to the surrounding. So what's going to happen is, because the current is too high, the current has to flow through this wire over a very, very long distance, right? It's not like from here to there. It's like it could easily be 30 kilometers up to 50 kilometers, right? Can you imagine the wire, the current has to flow through 50 kilometers of wire? How much heat will be generated there and how much energy will be lost? So what happens is, engineers, they design a very interesting thing, which is a step up and step down transformer in between. So you at home, like sometimes when you're driving, before you reach home, you see like very tall silver buildings, like silver towers that has like a lot of high tension cable and silver towers. Then when you reach here, right? In between here, they'll put a step up transformer, and in between here, there'll be a step down transformer. Okay, the step up transformer will step up the 5,000 volts to maybe 100,000 volts. Okay, I don't know the exact number, I'm just saying. Okay, then after that, before it reaches your home, it will be stepped down to 240 volts. Why do we want it to be 100,000 volts? And let's just imagine today this is like 20 amperes. 20 amperes times 50,000, how much? 10,000, 10,000 watts. 10,000 watts, right? Meaning to say, if I were to use power as the constant, if it's 10,000 watts here, here will be 10,000 watts, and here will be 10,000 watts also, right? Which means to say the current here is only 0.1 ampere. 0.1 ampere flowing through 30 to 40 kilometers is definitely much better than 20 amperes flowing through 30 to 50 kilometers, right? And why do we want it to be low current here? Is because we want to reduce the energy loss, which is from the heat generated from the resistance of the wire. Okay, sometimes if you touch your power bricks, you feel that it's hot, right? It's because obviously current and everything is flowing through here. It wouldn't just suddenly turn hot based on magnetic field, right? Magnetic field cutting is not going to generate heat, but the current flowing through a resistance of a wire will generate heat.
So like the reason you step it up so high is because by the time you get there, you still have enough to step it down.
Say that again.
Wait, so why you step it up so high?
To reduce the heat generated, bro.
Reduce resistance.
Reduce the heat generated in the wire when you're flowing through long distances.
More than
Yeah, so if more energy is conserved, then ultimately your efficiency improves when it reaches here. You're bound to lose energy. I'm not saying that when you go 0.1 amperes, you won't lose any energy. You will lose less energy, right? You'll lose less energy, which will ultimately be more efficient by the time it reaches your home. Okay, so this is your answer, guys. Remember this story? Remember this drawing? So if you were to look at my answer here, since power equals to VI, high voltage means to say low current, which means to say not low resistance, erase this, lower heat loss in the wire, guys, which ultimately reduces the power loss.
Can write this sentence.
You can write it, but don't write equal. You write it in the proper like English format, then it's good enough.
wait, low resistance is for high heat generator.
Low current means to say there'll be low heat loss in the wire.
So you say change resistance will be lost.
No, just ignore this, bro. Bro, you're not being an engine, bro.
And it was literally like listening for all the time.
And I thought you're hearing
Input and output.
yesterday I learned the difference between listening and hearing from the VTuber.
Copy down, don't say so much. Copy
I
again.
got already.
Once you're done copying, start attempting the questions at the back. We're done already with Transformer. We'll use the remaining time to finish up whatever is Transformer. Next week, we're going to do radiation physics already, guys.
Hard or not radiation physics?
Huh?
Hard or not?
Easy. Alpha, beta, gamma only.
Alpha, bro.
Alpha, betas.
Alpha, beta, and gamma only.
What is it?
Okay, start attempting the questions. Do it right now.
Are you on gamma?
So
Yeah.
for the last part, when it says low power reduce, it just means like you don't lose that much.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you lose less energy, and energy is responsible for power, because power equals to energy over time.
Stomach.
That was good. How may I assist you?
Your thigh will not assist me.
What was I need?
What is thigh yapping about?
What does towel have to do for you?
What is towel?
How?
Do you guys feel hot today, or is it just generally a colder weather today?
Hey, you tell me why the pole is down here one,
Huh?
The
Oh,
cold
I
is
tell you why it's cold, because that's and the cold is flowing down through here. Serious, no cat.
fair.
Let's just do work on the floor.
And you benefit the most from the icon here.
Physics. This is the application of physics that we all
You just lie on the floor and do all.
Yeah, 200. Current primary is what do you get? I got 12
You
watts.
got 12 watts.
Knocking watts. What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
12
finish,
later.
can we eat?
Hopefully,
Wow. Wow.
What?
This guy,
Buy food,
see what he doing? Wow.
TCG,
You okay with it? Eh, faster do. You see how many pages?
current, current is this one, right? Yeah. Current.
I think this times 90 over 100, right?
You know, you need to find the current first, my man.
Find the power, then find the current.
No, we found the power already. So
90%.
current is
90%
2
of the
amperes.
power input, so it's 90% of this one.
Yeah,
90% of 2 amperes, right?
90% of 12.
No, it ask no current labang.
90% of the power input
Oh,
Ni
okay.
how
Locked
to
out.
eat like this, bro?
Locked out. My bad.
How do you want to eat like this, bro?
What do you get for the answer? 90 over 100, what do you get? Oh,
Don't show, bro.
10, I got 10.8 amperes, what do you guys get? Hey, I don't think
I
we
thought
can.
10.8 is watts. We need to
Yeah, we need to.
10.8
8,000 one. It's
8,000
tons.
the second one.
It's tons. 8,000 is tons.
Then what's the power? What's the voltage in the second one?
Voltage, the second one is 6 lah, my friend.
Voltage
Or 6 or 6?
Yeah,
Six,
it's 6 más.
It's not, oh,
Nah, bro, I need to rot your brain on the way. What answer do you get? What answer do you get?
1.8.
Yeah.
It's changing current in the hand.
In the process of transition confirmation.
What's it called?
Magnetic induction, isn't it? Magnetic field induction process, which changing current.
Which one is it? Step 1, step 2, or step 3?
Name the process by which a changing current.
IMF.
Or just a changing current.
Intermolecular.
I just say alternating current.
No. Is the IMF first? IMF.
I don't know.
Electromagnetic induction.
What electromagnetic induction?
It is like
I hope. I guess I would say use
copper.
coils, copper, cause copper
Cheap.
can. No,
Copper is
copper can conduct electricity easily.
Inductor. So you say.
I was gonna say it's good electric conductor.
really see can conduct electricity when you don't get.
And I just say it's cheap.
Copper is cheap, right?
And ductile. What question?
One by Korea.
The input of easy. Hey, 你好了咩？不要诶。Don't, hey Duncan, don't get distracted, bro. Hey Duncan, chill, don't get distracted. Hey Duncan, chill. Don't get distracted, my friend. Taking my way downtown. You know, okay, it's possible.
Possible, bro.
What the?
You believe it's possible.
What's my mom doing, bro?
What?
God, what's my mom doing, bro? 100% efficient or what? So for one. The resources connected between terminals A and B. There are 4 12 services. So which question you want?
What?
BII.
BI.
BII is hard, just saying.
BI how to do?
BII is easy, bro.
I know, but how?
Do it.
Show me. Lazy thing.
Hello, my friend. You need help?
No, locked in. Yes.
You run a calculator power, right? This power is here, right? 90% of this power is transferred to the lamp. First, find out how much power is transferred to the lamp. Then, with this voltage, find the current
Can you take my razor on, man?
using this formula.
Dog, I'm tripping. It's on BII, what do you get?
Wait.
I got 288 watts.
What the?
100% efficient also. I don't know if it's called
Yeah.
watts or. How's that possible?
What?
Amperes? They gave us amperes already. Oh fuck. You're right. I'm actually a nigga of the century.
You know, IV, right? This is your I, this is your V.
I
That
calculate
is 1.0 from
calculate current and core PV.
correct. Point to me. Now you're funny, this number will pop up from the sky.
9.
Master, what you doing now?
Sorry?
Why you calculator tell me where did this number come from?
9.
Do 6 times 1.5.
9 because
You're looking for the input
6.
power,
Oh wait,
right?
what am I doing actually?
There should be input
Locked out.
voltage, right? Where the input
6
voltage?
times 1.5.
No, it's 4 times 1.5.
4.
Because it's 4. I think someone's crashing out, bro. What is 6, 9? Because there's 4 lamps, my guy. There's 4.
Four lines. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, each lamp is buy.
Buy.
Hey, what's the answer? What's the answer?
0.38.
Okay, sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
Ah, okay,
Sounds
okay.
about right, then sounds about right.
I couldn't care less, bro. I know my mixed grill is waiting for me at the other side. Device. Normal.
Which one? Bumblebee
or- What is
It's
current?
0.025.
Not doing all that. 0.3. No, because I may explain to you. So you see, right? Each lamp is 1.5 and there's 4 of them, right? So
6 amperes.
6 amperes, right? You divide by 20 because we found 20 is a ratio, and since the voltage here is higher than here, we can probably guess that it's gonna the current's gonna be lower because the voltage is so damn high. No? So just use some common sense. Well, that's eating one them hungry.
He's doing what we couldn't do.
Well, just holding me back. I skip this question further. Because be unknown. There's only skip question B. The way it fucks them up.
Expel is 216. So telling me 90% of 12 watts is bigger than 12.
What is that code?
I think that one is the thing using the transformer, like the one,
You have to tell.
So it comes from more.
something like that.
Hey, what do you get for question?
If you how you do C1, how you do C1?
I got 900.
Everything
I just write down all the information I know. I just got 900.
do ratio.
I don't know, but I just simply do one now. I try do one now. I didn't even use like I just use common sense to do one now. Hey, so can tell you if this correct?
Electromagnetic induction.
I want
Electromagnetic.
C1.
What is that?
I write that big that we already
Yeah.
lock in, bro. Yeah, because it makes sense.
It's wrong.
Why not?
240 to 12 watt.
Yeah,
240 to 120, then 900 lah. 240 to 12 for bro.
but the turns.
Equation.
Wait, but then like the turns, I thought.
Equation.
Hey, but the concept correct.
Ratio. Yeah, total ratio. What's the formula?
Wait, but then if 12 volts require 450 turns, then 240. Oh, the 450 for 240 volts. Wait, I think I read wrong already. Wait. The coil connected to the lamp has 450 turns.
Here is 450 turns. Yeah, I'm asking for the number of turns in the AEC power supply.
That means it has to be more, right? Because there's no
Yeah.
more voltage. That means 900. It has to be more, right?
You take MS, right?
Ah.
450 times how much become 900?
I don't.
Okay, answer me question.
Yeah,
450 times how much become 900?
Sorry, it's 9,000. My bad. 9,000. Hey, let's not talk about that, bro. Hey, listen, bro. My math is like a dying horse already. I won't review.
Is it how it's answered? Give me an answer.
Hey, at least I understand the concept.
Thank you.
Nice card. The rest probably said that. Hey, this one just doesn't glow, right? If it's a DC supply. Because you said it will glow a little bit.
If let's say this question they say glow one time, then the answer is glow one time.
Then.
Not then this does not glow.
I skip this question first. I don't need to.
Hey guys, for those who are done with the first page, can you check the answer at least and see? Do you have anything correct?
200. Don't play.
Confirm power.
Don't play with my phone.
200.
Wait, no.
1.8.
200,
Max.
bro.
Max.
Don't play, bro. Don't play.
So next page,
Next page, next page.
So next page,
So next page.
all correct, all correct.
Oh, also nothing one.
Go.
It's not working.
What? Back number.
Bro, not on the right.
Mr. Ma.
I can't see the. Oh, 没有啊。
Scroll down.
Trolling and
Scroll down.
Ah. Yeah, it's good.
Good conductivity.
Hey, I got that easy. Don't play, don't play.
400 correct.
Easy 0.3 correct. Don't
All
play,
correct.
don't play, bro. Next week, next
Okay,
week.
I wanna highlight one more thing for those who wrote 0.3. Once again, I want to emphasize that your IBCSE requires two significant figures.
Oh my days.
While sometimes this is acceptable, most of the time this is the only answer because minimum two significant figures are
Must be most of the time.
Explain how transfer.
if I really alright 0.30.
I'm going to skip all like
Yes.
oh, I thought doing questions.
Yeah, unless you're trying to gamble with the thing, then good luck, all the best.
Hey, what do you write about?
Huh?
I don't. Here's the thing. I don't know how it works, but I don't know how to put in the words for. I understand how the thing works. I just don't know how to like say in words.
Really easy. I'll see you.
I lazy. I'll feel like lazy. Hey, 5 4 minutes just rest on me. There.
Just eat, just eat.
Let's eat. Just start eating. Consume.
So
Start
let's
con-
see that.
Just start consuming, right?
Consuming.
Consuming.
Yes,
En-
enjoy.
engulf. Engulf.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy. Okay.
Enjoy doing work or enjoy involving.
Enjoy whatever you think is right.
Okay. Let's go. We're gonna have a 15-minute food time.
Everything is right.
Oh my god. This one's easy, bro. 9,000, bro. Easy.
Ratio.
No, this one is like because 240, the 12, you know. Then you take this one 20, right? Find the ratio is 20, right? Then you minus 400从20你就拿到9000哦。
What?
No, this one to this one. 你看这个什么 then you find the ratio.
Oh, it's the same question. Oh,
Yes, bro. How
Oh,
are you not you're not locking in Duncan Chiu?
Oh shit, it's the same question.
Then they say only
Duncan Chiu, you're locked out,
50%
bro.
of this hour is separated into points.
So you just meet me at the upper two.
How much is
Meet
90%
me
of
at
the-
the which are you doing this one?
Okay.
A coffee.
Cons.
Yeah, why if you're cooking, why are you looking at his answers?
Huh? I'm not looking on.
You're not looking what? What are you talking about?
Whatever.
Not looking.
Ancient hieroglyphic, bro.
Not looking. I'm not looking.
Yeah,
Definitely not. You know what? I'm looking this to like see how I'm going to create this.
hey, that looks very suspicious.
Hey.
Hey, user. Wrong. That's kind of suspicious, my man.
In a way, drop 450 times 20 is 900.
Shut the fuck up. I thought it was times 2. I forgot the right one 0.
Does not blow
Okay, Victor.
Yeah, sure. What? You offer
We started on 2 finder. I want commission.
bet how much percent are we talking? Is he serious? I don't
If
know.
you make money on 2 finder, I want 50%.
up. There anyone message?
Huh?
You like my phone?
It's
Oh,
a-
who give you one?
It's a bit, it's
Oh.
a bit distorted, I must say.
I was the first customer.
First customer.
The
Hey, say back hard.
first customer. Go halfway, they're like, you know what, you can just get this one.
Say hard, say hard or say hard.
See again, the one eye is.
Because
yeah.
4 times already, 4次的时候去擦掉。
你可以擦掉的这个。
Then this is the 5th attempt.
But I think all your
但是不要做 artist 了，不要想做 artist 了。
不是 she gave the actual artist to and this was the artist name.
this is the artist. You must go to art club. Yeah.
Artist, you tell her, hey, you're scamming me. You're not
Hey.
a real artist.
Hey, must go to art club, right? 大家的
Hey, Mizong.
Hey, we give
Actually, do
W, bro. Hey,
luckily, okay.
so
today is actually.
you might as well just go to the art club, but you don't get something like this.
Wow. Okay, or this one? Hey,
Wait.
this one actually doesn't work.
It's
pretty, right?
it's drawn digitally than printed.
Yeah, so
Give me my food, bro. Yeah, I mean, I'm homing to the guy. I'm homing to the person that owns this cloud. I'm friends with the person who owns the cloud, but I didn't get this one out unfortunately. Wait, faster! Itadakimasu.
Okay, enjoy your lunch.
Yes, I'm so hungry. Finally, bro.
Hey, can you write your orders down?
Yeah, I'm so hungry. I was almost
You know what will happen? If you keep doing it, right, you're gonna wing it all the way until your final exam, and then when you go to the final exam, because I won't be there. to
Hey,
see
come on, come on, come
you,
on, come on.
you'll give a random answer that
Hey, stop,
clearly shows
don't
you don't know
go
what's
outside,
going on.
bro. What are you doing?
Or the bomb country.
Wait, where's the? Go outside and eat, bro. Duncan Chu, what are you doing, my man? Come outside and eat.
Consume outside. Hey. What's on the video already? This guy as well.
Very bad question. Could you ask about just any utensils
Yeah, very fun. Good.
Ui, don't play, bro.
Look at the okay.
Hey,
90%.
Duncan.
Okay,
Still got utensils.
10
Still got utensils.
Where you times your
In the kitchen.
B, which is your 6 volts here, then you're looking for the time. Then only you will send 1 divided by 6 to get your 1.8. Do this. Yeah. Oh, you think like we know try to attempt it, write something down so I can see whether you're close to it or not. But I want to give you a hint is that there are 4 lamps here. 4 lamps which each cost you 1.5 amperes. Try to attempt it. You'll see your answer next week. Hey, how for a challenge? Attend question 66, the last question. Page 66, the last question. Oh, you got the first step correct already. Proceed. Oh, but explain it next week.
Yeah, 100%.